beam on it. The machine doesn't be local, because if they get to be local when they can't reach it, then it be your fault. Come outside, trust me, it be your fault. There is no food. Nowadays, I don't know what you do. That's how it goes around here. The machine that doesn't need to be local. Gotta take it to be local when they can't reach it, then it be your fault. Come outside, trust me, it be local. There is no food. Can't be out here being no tool. Yo, yo, yo. Cool. We're live. Yeah, so we are gonna carry on. This is day 3 back testing. I actually took this trade off cam. I'm gonna go and show you guys the progress. You can see we're doing well, man. We're doing well. We're keeping ourselves above an 8% win rate, which is real good. We're trying to get this risk reward up a little bit, but obviously without forcing anything. It's done the whole of March already, so if I go to the journal, not the journal, sorry. If we go here, we go to session, we do day. No, anyway. So we've done the whole of January, so that's the first of 12 months in 2023. This is how it went. Pretty good. We didn't trade on a Monday for some reason, I'm not sure why. Took 4 losses, a lot more green than red, which is really good. We only had 1 break-even day, which is very surprising. January was a really good month for IFVGs in 2023. Obviously next we're going to be doing 2024, then probably go back to 2022, etc. But yeah, man, we had a couple really good days. We had 350 day, 360, 293, 298, 278, 273. These don't, again, the numerical values don't really matter as much because of the fact that this is a 25k simulated account, and usually we trade 50k, so it doesn't really matter. It's just more or less what's green and what's not. So I'd say just ignore. I'd just say ignore that for now. Say watch the first 5 minutes for a run for a recap. Progress. Alright, let's do that. Just because I hate people join and then don't really know what's going on. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking real good. We've journaled all these. We're gonna have a monthly recap, probably next stream, just to see how that month went, the losses, the wins, and the analysis. We've done 3 days so far in Feb. First day we had 1 break-even trade and then 1 winner. It was a partial break-even, I believe. I assume it is just because of just because of the good trade though, looks pretty good. Yeah, cool. And then yesterday we had this awesome trade. Well, not yesterday, I think this is the 3rd of Feb. We had this really good trade, so I can go over this briefly. This is a beautiful trade in my opinion. So honestly, we were very bearish. You can see the pattern, we're just moving down. We had this strong death candle, obviously in turn leaving a lot of imbalance, all this imbalance, and for me this is a target. This is a momentum imbalance, and a lot of the times obviously price needs to go ahead and fill that shit. So it's a momentum imbalance is what I like to call it. I really wanted to target that pretty much, and that's exactly what I did. So we end up moving down, we start slowing down. You see the momentum here, we start slowing down. Bit of shitty price action, I'll be honest, but then we get this really nice inverse, this sweep, And yeah, so as you can see, it actually would have been break even, but I just didn't go break even because, like, when you're back testing, the candle does just shoot up, so it's very unlikely that you would have got stop break even. I don't know. So I just left it. We took partials twice, and then once here, and we just got out pretty there for a pretty good trade. So yeah, that was all journaled as normal. So if we go ahead and show you, that was all journaled as normal. Yeah, and good out of our first bearish live trade. Probably would be right. It's not a live trade, so what can I say? What can I say? So we're gonna carry on now. So yeah, we are going to carry on with our back testing. I'm gonna go to the next day open. If you're wondering how I always go to the next day open, I might make a separate video on how to fully set up your FX replay account. There's a lot of things that I do to set it up, including like my layout, my favorites bar here, my go-to custom settings, new settings, all of that, colors, etc. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I get done before I even start back testing. So yeah, we're gonna go to the next day open. I mean, this one's pretty simple. You just go to your settings and you don't really need any of these on. You just turn them off and go next day open settings, and then next day open New York time 9:15. That's when I want to. Obviously, New York open is at 9:30, but I just set it to 9:15 just so we have some time to do this. Just do some analysis. So at the start of every day, we like to just have a look at the market, see where we are. We do some top-down analysis, which means we go from the 4 hour all the way down to the 1 minute and just look at what we see, what conditions we are in. So you can see off the bat, on the 4 hour, we are inside a bullish 4 hour FVG fair value gap, and we go to the 1 hour. Now what do we see? Well, recently we, I think, just about closed, did we? Yeah, we just closed above this hourly fair value gap, and it looks like we are moving a bit more bullish. We're going to see how price reacts to taking this low potentially. On the 50-minute, what did I just do? Just did something with the on the 15-minute, you can see we tapped into that, to the bullish FVG, and we are kind of reacting from that. So we can anticipate something like that potentially, and obviously draws of liquidity above. You haven't really got much. You've got this big fair value gap there. On the hourly, I'm not really seeing too much. There is a lot of imbalance below, which I wouldn't be scared to target at all. So we're going to see what market open does. You got ES on the right, by the way, to look for any SMTs. So cool. Okay, open. Okay, market open. We just took a lot of buy side off the bat. So it's funny. I've been experimenting with the idea that I might just completely stop taking trades right before market open. I mean, right after or before market open, because I have like a very low win rate when I do that. We just swept a lot of buyers activity, right? And we had a really nice momentum inversing this 1 minute. I want to look for any SMTs here, because if there's no SMT, I probably won't even think about getting in this trade, but I think there is. There is an SMT. Actually, there's not. There's no S&P. I'm not talking about. Okay. It looks good, like it does, but again, market open is just such a horrible time to be like taking trades, especially when it's like right in the middle of the momentum of market open. We have a nice break-even point right there, so you know what? I think I'm gonna enter this trade. I have a good feeling about it. If I'm being honest. So let's see. We're gonna target. We're just gonna target the low of this leg. Maybe even, you know, we're gonna target that sell side. The reason why is because if we go into the 15-minute, I mean, or even the 1 hour, you can see we have a lot of volume imbalance below it. So it's not that hard to try to predict a move like a lot further down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Pretty obvious where we're gonna put our break-even point at the next row of liquidity. That's this open of the IFVG gap. So it's a very small one. And then obviously that's all side. Alright, cool. We've got my call. Alright, cool. You go ahead and take this. 34. ICT Concepts. Sweep, we're not delivering from the gap, I don't believe. Wake up in the morning and go get it so fat that my draw still bag. Yeah, I gotta make it happen. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty confident. I'm confident that, so there's two ways this trade can go. We either do a bit of this and then completely wreck my stop loss, or we just move straight down. Genuinely, I feel like those are the only two things that are going to occur. I don't believe that there's any real chance that we do any of this without it going and smashing up. But that's what happens when you take trades during market open. So yeah, we're going to carry on journaling this. But trade rating, honestly, I mean, we got our sweep, no delivery from any further gap. We don't have any SMT. Really good inverse, nice momentum. So this would be one of those days where when I'm live trading, it'd be an early finish. It'd be a very early finish to the day. I'm gonna give it a 4 star. I like the look of this whip, kind of like a hammer. It means that we rejected off that drawn liquidity, or that liquidity pool really well. Only thing I don't like is the fact refresh. Market open. I'd like to collect more data as well, taking trades during market open, so I'm going to use this as an opportunity to do that 100%. Fucking can't type. Okay, so technically we're break even, but I'm gonna see it. Yeah, see, what did I say, bro? Two things that would happen. We either started chopping like this and just wrecked our stop loss, or we just dumped straight down. Technically, we are break even. I don't want to be that guy. I'm gonna mark this as a loss, even though it wasn't break even. I don't want to be I want to be harsh on myself, right? Especially because I don't want to look at the data back, right, and see that this was a loss, and then see this was a break even as a trade during market open, but really it was a loss, right? You know what I'm trying to say? It was one of those trades that would not have worked. So I don't want to make it a habit taking these type of trades. So we're gonna go put that as a loss. I'm not surprised. Market open cruise right again. So we're gonna keep taking trades during market open. I really need that data. Alright, that's fine. Next day open. They will carry me. Alright, we're still kind of accumulating down here. We're just moving sideways on the 4 hour and 1 hour. Just inversed a 15-minute bullish IFVG. Watch us get another like good setup for weirdly enough, this is something I would actually take. It's quite advanced, but like it's not actually perfect. It's just this low, right? It's funny. These trades are trades I take a lot. It's right. Whenever we create like a large fair value gap like this, I tend to wait for us to come down and kind of make this kind of bowl shape below. And then we see this low here. I always need that to get swept. Otherwise, this is something I would take 100%. If this low gets swept before we go ahead and inverse this like bowl shape, I'm taking that 9 times out of 10. So. Cool. So market open. Just mad volatile. February's been crazy so far. Yeah, no, we're not taking that. It's too. Look at the wicks. Whenever you see wicks this large, bro, just stay away, bro. Just stay away from the market at that point. These wicks are way too big. Way too big. It's not worth risking yourself, bro. Young nigga playing with a Ruger, pulling up a new so I want to see price clear up a little bit. I definitely missed a trade there. I need to stop pressing so quickly, but 100%. No. Cool. This is like a V-shaped recovery. Whenever I see a sweep of a protected low, again, protected low is a low inside a fair value gap. It's a very like rich liquidity pool, and we use that for our draws on liquidity a lot. We take them a lot more serious than just any other swing low or ITO. And then we have this inverse. It's like an instant V shape. For me, a V shape is anything. It's like 2 candles, right? A reversal that is 2 candles. We don't take 1, 2, 3, 4 to reverse. We take like literally 1 or 2 candles. That's it. That's what that is for me. So I really like that. The momentum is like, because there's a couple reasons why I would take this, even though I said obviously market open is something I wouldn't want to get myself involved into. 1, it's 20 minutes after market open already, and 2, I usually expect, right, price to move up in one direction for at least 1 or 2 candles before abruptly changing direction and moving down. You can see here in many different cases, right? We have 1, 2, we have like 5 candles here, right? We get this crazy move up, then we have 3 candles after. We just move up, got 2 candles after. Move down, we got at least 1 candle after. So I have time to get myself to a break even before we potentially get wrecked. So we're gonna go ahead and I might target this here, but I'm really gonna take everything out at this high there. That's going to be my main target. So let me just I'm gonna have break even there as well. All right, cool. That's good. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. I'm gonna go in with 3 contracts there, and then take both of them out at that high, that 1-to-1. Ooh, didn't check for an SMT again. I don't know what I just did there. Keep fucking doing that shit. No, we ain't got no SMT. Cool.
I was there, and I ain't never. Yeah. I was hurting, but I ain't need you. Streets never.
I wouldn't say this is the most obvious gap. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm not even gonna take that.
Streets don't love you, they kill Quado. Streets don't love you, they kill Beastie. Let my niggas come home tomorrow.
Yeah, we're British right now.
Let my niggas rap like that, you know. You don't even know how I be thinking that shit crazy. Not my broski, no, not my bros.
I'm confident that we get to break even. The only reason why this isn't an A+ to me is because we're not fully in any discount zone, but also the fair value gap is quite small. IFVG, actually quite small.
Real good. I'm glad that I came up, cause I ain't know where I would end up. The dirty clip is on me, but the hoodie cover my extendo. And niggas act so tough, but I just swear they don't wanna start though. Let me tell you about this young nigga from the Bronx though. Everybody want his head, but nobody had his heart though. Robbing everybody like he don't believe in karma. Somebody told the feds what he did, they lined him. Told him where that nigga live, yeah, they really lined him. He's still sleeping at his crib, like fuck it if they found him. Prices on his head, cause he hit a
Again, we want to get into the habit of jotting down my feelings taking these trades as well, so that when we do our monthly review at the end of this backtesting session, we can fully understand this trade and feel confident. And again, I said this quite a lot actually.
He ain't had no time to go.
Very confident.
He just grabbed a palm, start squeezing at the door. And then he seen his palms laid out on the floor. He dropped down to his knees, he howled to the Lord. He ain't the type to cry, but his mom he love. Tears from his eyes drop inside of the blood. He wishing it won't hurt, but he cried cause it does. Then he put his own pump right to his mouth.
Okay, cool. So straight. Obviously, we already saw that coming. But I would never skip a trade like that. We're gonna go break even and see, yeah, break even. So this is a partial break even trade. Again, put that on the 15-minute. But that's more like just a straight win, just because that high was a long shot, honestly. Because look how crazy these wicks are, bro. That could have tapped. That could have tapped this high. Just could have. And just immediately stop. Maybe lifetime we take out more when we're up there. So you never really know, to be honest. Cool. Good bounce back. Good bounce back from that loss. We're not letting it affect our mental in that sense. Good to get a win straight. Win after a loss with a 4. We don't want to skip trades and get nervous taking trades just after a loss. Very good. W's in the chat. Cool. 4 hour. Alright, we finally got out of this chop, which is nice to see. Hopefully we get some more. I don't know, I want to get later into the day. It's annoying. We keep seeing good setups before like 10 a.m, which is crazy. I'm intrigued to see our analytics on that. The fact that we're getting so many trades before 10 a.m, whereas in real life, we're not really getting that right now in 2025. Like, we're just not, unfortunately. Like, I think yesterday, New York time, it would have been 10:30. Yeah, we're getting trades at like 12, almost into the PM sessions, New York times. Where is it? Yeah. So, I mean, if we change this to New York, yeah, so we're getting trades at like damn near 12, 11:30. And I don't think we had anything before. Actually, no, I think we did. I just realized yesterday when I was talking about this setup, I was completely wrong. You know what I must have done? I must have thought I was on New York Times and gone like this and looked at 9:30. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Bro, Simba, I was telling Ayo that he missed his setup, but it was actually, yeah, I'm tweaking, bro. It would have been way before market open. It would have been at 4:50 a.m. I'm a bug out. I was telling Ayo, yo, you missed the setup, but really this was like, yeah, I'm tweaking still. Really tweaking. That's why I need to just keep it on New York Times at all time. So realistically, yeah, don't kill me. Alright, anyway, let's get back to it. Alright, we just swept lows. So I'm going to be looking bullish, potentially looking for some longs. Look at this, straight away. It's like we're not even getting time to hit market open, bro. It's just so hard to ignore these setups. Like 2023 was fucking crazy. Like, I thought we were just lucky in January. It's continuing. Like this already, which I'm not going to take because I do have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, exactly. I was marking it out yesterday thinking, yo, like, I messaged Dot, he was like, yo, you missed this flipping trade, bro. And he was like, what? How did I miss that? And then I was like, yeah, no, I was tweaking. But now this, bro, I can't even ignore this, bro, but I think I have to. I have a bad gut feeling that if it wins, it wins, but I'm trying to get out the habit of taking these trades so early on in the day. Do we have an SMT? If I have an SMT, I'll take it. No, we don't. There's no SMT. I guess we're not taking it then. There's a lot of momentum to the downside. If we did take it, it would have been good. Probably would have been a break even, bro. Let's have a look. Yeah, it would have been a break even, so I'm not too mad at that. Market opens hit now. Look at the chop, bro. Like, you can't even stay in that trade, bro. We take it and then we have like 5 minutes for it to get something out of it, and then immediately we've got this chop. Crazy price action. So let's let this die out. Alright, cool. This is a really advanced setup if I do take it. Like, really advanced. So you can see we're moving sideways. We're kind of in a big range here. Yeah, kind of like this, right? But we broke out of that here. We completely broke out of it. We swept all that liquidity, right? All that liquidity. We're seeing a lot of long wicks, etc. So we also then reinverse this. Yeah, nah, I can't lie. This looks really good to me. Looks really good to me. We've got imbalance above. The only thing I'd say is that we have we just swept this high here before, so it's kind of hard to take this trade after sweeping this. But it's cool to because not many people would take this trade in IFVGs. Not many would. Not many would, but I really like this reaction. I really do. But I might have to miss on it just because of how volatile we're moving. I'm going to screenshot it though, because I do want to come back to this. It would have been a break even. Again, look at, it's just really choppy. I mean, it worked. You can see it's working. Like, it wasn't a dumb setup. But it was really choppy. I can't tell if that would have been a break even. And no, it wouldn't have been. It would have been a straight win, straight up. Partial break even, because I would have taken that. I would have taken the PP at these highs. Came with a banana clip. If you're wondering, the reason why I don't take this is because we, if you look at the close here, we're closing inside this fair value gap, and that's just not ideal, because we could then reject off this. The ideal closure position would have been just here, where we're just before the fair value gap, well, just above the last one. Alright, cool. So we've made it past 10 a.m. We're actually pushing 11 now. And yeah, we just get a sell up, as I'm saying, right? Swept sell side. We've got some decent momentum. The only thing is, you can see that momentum start to slow down with this longer wick. Seeing this wick shows me that we kind of pushed up here within that 1 minute candle and came back down and closed. So we might be on the down. But we have some slight LRLR here, which I like. I like the look of that. I'm gonna get in this one. I like the look of this trade a lot. We've got some imbalance above, and I'm gonna go for a big RR on this one. It's a very small fair value gap, but I'm gonna note that down. That way we get data on our results when using some small fair value gaps. I'm only gonna do 2 contracts for this one. Do we have an SMT is another big question. No, we do not. We're close, very close to having an SMT, but we don't have one. Screenshot that. Liquidity Sweep. I don't know. Are we delivering from a fair value gap? Yes, we are. We're delivering from a 15-minute fair value gap. So that makes this trade a lot better. But I need a dungeon. I'd say discount. Grid on liquidity, LRLR, imbalance, and a swing high. It's not an obvious gap. We've got momentum though. This is a V-shape. This is a V-shape recovery, in fact. So we're gonna. I don't really get to tick that often. Nah, I'm not gonna give it bias. Yeah, cool. I'm pretty confident on this one. I'm confident that price isn't moving crazy volatile, meaning that if we do chop a bit, we might potentially still be able to get to our break even, which I am gonna call here. I'm gonna be a bit more safe on this one rather than up there. I'm not too upset if we get break even. because I think if we do get there and move back, actually, we're gonna move up break even here. So let me screenshot that. Very small FVG. So that's very small. Very small FVG. That's feel quite confident in this trade reaching at least it'd be funny if we just get smoked with some volatile PA after saying that. Music stopped. I don't know why. Yo, let's not do that. I blame you. You're the reason I don't trust bitches. Alright, let's just take this trade. Alright. Can we please reach break even? No, we can't. Alright, that's an L. That's a straight L. There's no fucking straight. So even if we did put our break even here, still would have been an L. But look how easily it got reinversed. So that's something we have to be wary for. So let's go ahead and screenshot that. Make sure we note that down. FVG. No, sorry. IFVG got invests quickly. Sorry, IFVG got invest quickly. Straight L's. So that's already 2 L's for the month of Feb. So already having to work a bit harder for these. So maybe we're a bit less tappy with these trades. I mean, to be honest, a lot of times this is gonna touch this and we go break even. It's just, again, an L is an L. An L is part of trading, so we just rock with it. I like that setup a lot. I really did. So we're not mad. We're not mad at all. Let's see where price moves from there. So we're chasing that imbalance below, I'm assuming. Actually, we're not really chasing anything. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I'll show you what I just do. I blame you. You're the reason I don't trust bitches. Okay, so we ended up coming straight back up again, which is typical. Invest to 1 hour and up. We've got some buy side above. 15-minute imbalance below. Let's see what we get. On music, start. There we go. Cool, so market open. We got a lot again. It's can't lie, it's decent price action, but it's just very volatile. I don't like seeing crazy wicks at all. I just hate it because that's just what's going to destroy your stop loss when you enter a trade. Like, this is just not good. Like, whenever you see this, just try your hardest to stay out of the market. You can benefit a lot from it, but I'm not gonna lie, losing a trade to like a crazy wick and knowing, like, imagine taking a trade, right? during this price action, bro. Like, come on. And then, like, imagine how pissed you'd be when you'd lose the trade. It's like you knew that was a very high possibility because it's just shit price action and we're taking the trades regardless. It's just like, just avoid that fucking. And look at them. Look, they're trying to tempt me. Let's pretend this wasn't bad price action. I want to speak about something here. You see how we swept this high, but we also closed this fair value gap. We also inversed this. The reason why we can't take that, even if it looked like an A plus, like even if we reacted or we tapped, we got a delivery from a fair value gap, we swept buy side liquidity, like fuck it, we swept equal highs, right? Protected highs, equal protected highs. You know what I'm trying to say? So we inverse this fair value gap. The only reason why we can't take this is because we swept this low, right? We've taken liquidity. We've taken another form of liquidity. So the whole shift of the market could have just happened there, right? We could now have more. Look at that. See that? Boom. I guarantee you, right? We do not move down. We do not move up from this position unless we sweep this low. I guarantee you. And our music is just stopping. Shit, it's pissing me off. Alright, fuck it. I'll need music. But this is not the best PA. We do kind of just take out all this, like LRLR plus this low, which is a good sign. I'm tempted. I really am. We've got a delivery from a 1 minute. I'm going to check for SMTs real quick. But I'm not going to take this trade. Yeah. That was a gut feeling, straight. Alright, we just made it to 11 now. So it looks like our prayers have been answered, but we've been taking trades before 10, like almost every day. And then we're getting ones a bit later where prices hopefully calm down a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be the case. This trade is just not a good one to take. I mean, I see the vision. It's another like kind of bowl soup setup, but I like doing that for longs, not necessarily for shorts. It's not really a good delivery. It wasn't like a direct delivery. We just kind of edged in the fair value gap for a bit and then moved down, but it might still work. Yeah, it did still work, but I ain't taking that trade, especially after those 2 hours that we've already got this month. Just got to be a little bit more cautious. It looks like we're going to go today without taking a trade because, however, did we close this just now? I really wanted to take that. I really did. Doesn't matter though, it was break even. Yeah, alright, we're gonna wait a little bit longer, but okay, nothing. Today was a no-go day, no trades. I think that was good. Like we had some trades that worked, but I just don't think they were good trades. Oh my god, literally we just got presented with my favorite setup. My literal favorite setup. It's before market open. Like this is literally just, it's funny. This happens all the time. Like I'll press go to next session and we're just immediately presented with like this is like my favorite setup. It's the bowl setup, man. You see how we just didn't inverse it straight away. We kind of just moved down there and then inversed it with like a really momentous move. I don't think I'm allowed to take this due to my own rules. We swept a high. This high is fine because it's that's just what's going to happen when you get this set up. But this one, I don't know. I still really want to take it though. But I'm not going to. It would have been break even. Or would it? I don't know. All right, cool. Market open. Hey girl, I can make it back home. It's like I just feel like these market open fucking the price action from market open is lasting so long. Just lasting so long, bro. I don't know if it's been doing that lately, like in 2025, but you get market open here and then it just chills out. We're just not going crazy. But I just feel like I don't know. We're just all over the place. No real direction. And it's really hard to trade inverses when you haven't got direction. That was an opportunity there. There's nothing here. Like, yes, we have an inverse, but there's a couple reasons why we don't take this. It's very simple, really. Momentum isn't really there. No liquidity sweep, no delivery from fair value gap. And yeah, no real good draw on liquidity either. All right, cool. This is a bit better. This is a decent setup, right? We've got LRLR forming. In fact, we have some pretty good LRLR, right? I'm not going to involve that low actually. You can see that it's pretty night and day, this LRLR. We've got three lows consecutively, just trendline liquidity right there, right? We're sweeping liquidity in the form of this high, and then potentially that high as well, but we're just going to use this one. We're looking bearish. We're looking to inverse this, which we did. Looks pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this trade. I like the look of it. We're going to check for SMTs, which we don't have. No SMTs, unfortunately. I mean, I could say technically we do, because this would be an SMT on like the 30-second, but I'm not gonna count it. I can't be asked to draw that. I don't think I'm gonna waste my time. That SMT isn't really it's not like an obvious SMT that I'm gonna waste my time with. The buy side I'm targeting is this low at 10:03. Sorry, buy side, I meant sell side. This is a good setup, man. It's a good setup. I like the look of it. So again, if this is an L, we're not stressed. We're not stressed at all. I gotta take this, man. I gotta take this. We've got break even here, and then we're happy with the LRLR that we presented. Cool, straight, just like that, just like that. Cool. Let's go for it. Let's. Someone in broken half, I got too many scars. Put on my trust in them and they broke my heart. That gotta be easy, cause I'm not that confident due to the losses we've taken this month already, but it's a trade that I gotta take. Looks textbook. Light gut feeling that we will pump. I got to get my trade emotion. So if I just randomly think I'm gonna pump and just completely destroy my stop loss before the trade, I'm gonna write it down. Like even if I'm completely wrong, I just have to write it down. I need to understand why I lose and why I win. It's straight. So if you're just thinking, why the fuck are you saying that? Why are you taking the trade then? It's because if I'm live trading a real account, I want to know what feelings that are good and what are bad. So if I feel a bad gut feeling about a trade, but it looks textbook, I need to know if that's a bad thing or not. I need to know if, okay, calm, you can still take this trade because you know that your gut feeling makes no fucking, it just has nothing to do with it. Or on the other hand of it, on the flip side, like that gut feeling might just mean a lot of the times. Because I feel like there has to be something that separates really good traders from like mediocre traders, right? And that just might be the gut feeling that like, oh, I don't know if this trade will match, even though it looks perfect. I feel like it won't. The bias isn't really there or something like that. So it looks like, oh wait, no, we are break even. Let me fucking see if I can get to break even. So this was fucking close. But we went break even. So let's, thank you. Before they just, please don't hit my TP. Thank you. Okay, cool. So that's a break even trade. I need to, you see, we went down, tapped into break even. Oh, fuck. Tapped into break even and then hit our stop loss. So no L there. That's what we love to see. We love to see break even trades that go on to lose, bro. But I was right. My gut feeling was kind of right. And that's why we use break even. So everyone watching, bro, fucking take notes. I'm telling you, no matter what strategy you use, you should always try to integrate a break even strategy. Always, bro. Always. Because again, like I said, once you take certain highs, like you can see, as soon as we took this break even, it just dumped. It just completely pumped because we're taking a high. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and enter straight away into this one. We got another entry. We still have the same idea. We swept this LRLR and we got our inverse. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in. However, my break-even point is going to be very early on, and we're going to just go to a nice 1-to-1. Nothing crazy. Our break even is going to be right here. It's going to be a very close one. Again, we're trying to avoid losses at all costs. We don't want that many losses in a row. And it's going to be hopefully a home run just to end the day and potentially the stream because I'm fucking starving. Yeah, let's put this in. We'll enter 3 contracts here. IFVG, Liquidity Sweep, no delivery, discount, obvious gap, momentum. Cool. Very close, even point. Still targeting same bias as the last trade. Oh wait, no, I'm not. What am I talking about? Ooh, are we not even gonna? Looks like we're not even gonna fucking hit break even. That is crazy. Wow, this price action is absolutely horrible. Fuck me, this price action is disgusting. Okay, so wow, not respecting the fair value gaps at all. At all, February. At all. We're really not trying to respect the fair value gaps at all. Oh wait, I didn't mark that. Like as soon as we inverse, we're just straight dumping. Same exact thing here. As soon as we inverse, we're straight dumping. That's 2 L's on the chart now. So we got to bounce back. We have to. Like as soon as we invert. Luckily, this one was break even. Like this one, look how close I put my break even point. Super, super close. And we still just like, yeah, that's very frustrating. Very frustrating. But if I'm live trading, that is. I didn't mark that down. That's 2 red days in a row. So we've already got. No, that's the wrong one. This one. There we go. So we're really, really, really not respecting the thingy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do another day, of course. Try to end on a win. Can't really end on an L. I mean, I can, to be fair. That's what you're supposed to do when you live trade, is end on an L. Don't overtrade, but obviously this is backtesting, so it's different. All right, let's carry on. Let's carry on. You say take your time. All right, let's get it. I wrote that high. That was already taken. It's 10 p.m. Let's calm it down. Looks pretty good. But has price action calmed down enough? That's the big question. It did, and we just completely made. Fuck that! I'm taking that trade, bro. I'm completely taking that trade. There is no realm. There's no time on this earth that I would not take this trade, bro. This trade would have been straight like cash every time. The only thing is the break even point is quite far, and there's not much to target. So you know what, I'm gonna do myself some honest work here. I'm gonna go for even a negative RR in this trade. Um, yeah, so sometimes it's okay to take negative RR on a trade that you're super confident with. Usually, you would do that when you are trading at like you're trading quite high up. You do that. It's because there's no real targets to target past this high. Um, it's a bit risky in a scenario like this, just because we're not too far from market open. There's a high chance we do just move down, especially because of the weird price action we've been getting. So maybe not the smartest move, but it worked at the end of the day. So we want to put that in. Maybe not the best idea to go negative after two losing trades. So two losing days in a row might have not been the best idea, but we end on a win. Let's go ahead and see what that does to our win rate, etc. So we're at 74%. I'm sure that will average out. We've only taken, how many trades have we taken in total? 33. So that's going to average out as we take more trades. Obviously, every single one of these trades have been logged. You can see here we've got plenty of trades to go through. We will do tomorrow. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a session tomorrow. It's gonna be a backtesting session, but we're gonna focus a lot of it on the month of January in this backtesting session. I wanna see how well we did in January, what we won, what we lost, why we won, and why we lost, etc. And then we're going to carry on the month of Feb. So that's it for now. Yeah, we out. We're finished. We're done. I was going to stay till market open, but that's like an hour away. I might hop on again or slap something in the Telegram if you're on that. So if you're not on it, go hit that. Yeah, good stream. It's good to get some losses in there, bro. Like, I like having, like, again, when you take trades, it's like it's not really about what you win, it's about what you lose, yeah, because you're going to lose in it. So it's more important to see what loses so you can avoid that. You know, if your number one priority is to win, I feel like you're gonna lose a lot more. But if your number one priority is to avoid losses at all, which is why I do the break even thing, I don't know. Yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see. Like we can review our losses real quick and just see that, you know, this trade here, again, not a bad trade to take at all. It wasn't actually a loss. I think it was a break even, but we wanted to be harsh on ourselves. I didn't screenshot the other side, unfortunately. Then we had this loss here, which again, really good trade in my opinion. The only thing is the fair value gap was really small, so maybe we have to take that into account. Like I think this was a really good trade. I was decently confident about it. I gave it a 4-star rating because it is a 4-star rating. And yeah, I said my only concern is that it's a really small fair value gap. And then the last trade, so we had a break even trade as well today, so it was a difficult day. Again, I think this was a really good setup. We had LRLR below, and then the L that we took right here. I think this was a good trade. I think we were a bit confused on our bias, which is something that we might have to work on. But all in all, we're still good because we ended up closing it off with a win. But I'd argue this was the worst setup that we got today, and it was the win. So, yeah, man, shit happens. We're gonna bounce back. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm actually gonna do some live trading for the rest of the day. Slap it on the Telegram whenever there's some setups. If there is some setups, probably paper trade them if there's none to take on the live. And it wasn't even a bad trade. Facts, bro. Can't lie, you're always gonna take trades that are you're gonna lose. Like I can't lie, you will never ever ever like, bro. If you can show me a trader that makes bread that has never lost a trade, then you're just chatting shit. You know, if you set ChatGPT if you got ChatGPT to learn the IFVG strategy, yeah, I promise you, he will have an 80% win rate or 70% win rate. You're gonna lose, bro. The market doesn't just listen to your fucking lines that you've drawn on the screen, bro. So it's like, just because you've drawn IFVG and you've set your TEP up there and you've put buy side liquidity. At the end of the day, we don't know how many stop losses lie here. So obviously we know that liquidity is just retail traders stop losses. That's what it is, right? So whenever they get, you know, it fuels the market. So whenever we take a low, we're actually filling lots and lots of sell orders in the market. You understand? So now there's more buyers in the market. We then push my price up, which is exactly what happened here. But sometimes there might actually not be as many. So some liquidity pools are larger than others, like equal lows. Like I'm talking about direct, exact equal lows. And then we've got like high support areas, you know, order blocks, fair value gaps, all of that, protected lows. So yeah, man, you never know. But yeah, 100%. I'm waffling on bears. Love you.